possesses all you need to tame Mother Nature.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
Mixed goods, handy implements, and machines of every kind. Come on up and buy. Implements, instruments, and tools. Everything for work and home. Everything for the house, garden, and field. Knives, axes, rakes, hoes. Get the best right here. Everything for the house, garden, and field. Knives, axes, rakes, hoes. Get the best right here.
Нет. А, да. Ты пойдешь.
Brooms for your house, rakes and hoes for your field. What else do you need? Come on up and see.
Да не ко мне. Да, я много чего сейчас хочу. Бутики сделать с икрой.
Mixed goods, handy implements.
Что мне надо делать? Я не помню. Конечно, сильно как добраться. Довольно все рано. Не участвуйте в истории.
Don't think you can just help yourself here. I have to account for everything.
I was told to pick up a kit here.
Name
Henry.
and in fealty to...
Sir Radziga Kobılы.
Yes, I've got you. Well, come on in then. Make yourself at home, Henry. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all.
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
Od večera do rána muzika nám vyhrává. Bejme chlapci, bílé.
Чё мне надо дубину взять? Дубина, да, спия. Как у меня есть. Это какой-то фуф. я не понял. Сейчас будет на всякую дичь говорить. Вот он ждет меня.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robot and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I've lost everything. My home, my family, my livelihood.
I don't want to be kicking around in the dirt while other men do honest work.
You're an eager one, aren't you?
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid.
What am I to do with a
Let's
boy
go.
whose home was burned to ashes by Sigismund's horde?
This is our church, St. Matthew's. It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Lipa, our masters.
Чувак.
The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord. This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh?
Да, все хорошо.
The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro proto-notarius, the scribe,
Так, я понял.
and the
всё.
jailhouse.
Bread,
You
fresh
don't want to see
bread,
the inside,
bread,
not even as a guard.
rolls, both
Naturally, we have an
characters will
executioner
never
too,
you.
but he
How
doesn't live in
happy.
town.
Onions
That
for
wouldn't
the
be proper,
pocket,
as I'm
garlic,
sure you know.
garlic,
He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it.
Handy implements.
The swordsmith
of
lives
every
here.
kind. Come on up and buy.
Salt, caraway seeds, garlic, more. You'll find it nowhere else.
What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
Won't go to the church. Go back to your people. I don't want you here. Is that manure pile not big enough for you?
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
What's the problem here?
This is my shop, and I won't have beggars sitting on my doorstep. Let her go and squat in a square. She won't be in anyone's way there, and there's plenty of folk to beg from.
Must you sit here, of all places?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Folk drive me away wherever I sit. I can't keep walking all day and night.
Can't you show us some Christian charity, Armourer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms, even to this witch only yesterday?
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any arms or not?
Yes.
From the armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's true.
What would you know about it?
We're both good Christians, aren't we? We should each give something to the poor soul.
And what then?
Then Jane will be on her way. Immediately.
King Solomon now, are you, lad? Fine. Fine, have it your way.
God bless you, and you too, citizen. I won't be a nuisance no more, really. Thank you. Thank you.
Jesus, you're as bad as each other.
Ну все, я сделал. Давай дальше не иди. Соловей.
Your old neighbours are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here.
Ну давай уже заканчивай обзор на Попав. Ломить кому-нибудь там. Кепку снять, купальник. Застрял тут, чувак. Вон опять это баба моя бывшая. Нет, это не бывшая.
This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around. We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day. Look here. See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard.
Ему просто вот можно покормить надо.
Shows you care. Why don't I come and see you tonight? Show me how much you feel for.
Comfortable, are we?
Not tonight.
Please, sir. Who do you take me for?
Tomorrow
Are you
night.
stupid or just insolent?
Well, what's the matter?
Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else.
Who am I bothering here?
Me. Us. Everyone. If Sir Hanush saw you here, he'd take a whip to you.
All right, I'm going.
Damn beggars. You offer them a helping hand, and they want the whole arm. It's not like the rules aren't clear. Beggars belong at the church.
There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later.
Что-то забыл ночь больше, а тропинку собирал.
Let's move along to the inner bailey.
знаю.
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel.
Давай забухаем уже.
The Rate fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sassau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad. Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
Ну, что мы замолчали? Я заебался ходить в огне. Давай, рассказывай что-нибудь.
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now, where might he have got to, then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him. What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and don't guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out! Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink. That fool got me all worked up.
Shouldn't we be on patrol instead of drinking?
You're eager, aren't you? Don't worry, even watchmen are entitled to a break. Except the ones on the gate and the tower, of course. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Why not?
So, bring it on.
Глубоко в колен. Что ж я разобрался.
We'll see.
Что, он охерел, что ли?
That's it. Your turn. This'll be the one. Now you.
Не стирать какую-то херню, блядь. Вот у меня два. Раз, два, три, четыре.
That's it. Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
Он там сам себе болтает. Так, да? Так, так, так. Так. Ну.
A win at last!
Да и насрал я на это все.
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Tower, except of course during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here,
Take this one.
Это не попал, не хочешь сразу дать. Я не холодно, да куда идти? Ага. Вон, бежим.
God save.
Господи, эти побегушки, блин. Ну ладно, все, мы берем корчма на площади. Сейчас, наверное, что-то начнется беспредел какой-то. Корчма на площади. Вот, наверное, здесь.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we can see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and planets. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and planets.
God save the bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hamish.
Oh, is he here? What, is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Сейчас будем драться, лучше я пропустил. Отвлекся.
I'll send you.
Give that.
Что я вам надавал?
Crucifix! What in the name of... This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hamish, the bailiff ordered me
Silence!
to...
You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting. Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities to the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Че вы там все? Угомонились, блин. Так, добыча. Че кошмар?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
How should I know?
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
I've got other things on my mind. God be with you.
Короче, я все понял, что ни хера не понял. Это что у нас? Это вот меняется, найти танок тачек и отправиться с ним на охоту. Здесь ничего пока не назвать, да? Хорошо, пан тачек. Я иду к тебе. Что с ним корешаем будем? Пойдем сюда подъехать. Да, страшненько я не буду делать. Или настроение это заниматься. Поднимем это все наверху. Да. Это хорошо. А где мне спать ложиться?
Hey, where's your torch? You can't walk around here in the dark without...
Чё, совсем опух? Какой факел? Вот он, факел. Еще дубину достану и бить я ей буду, блин. Топором, половецкий топор. Работник у меня еще ядерный. Чувак, вот ты факел, что тебе еще надо от меня? Ну, косяно, блядь. С кем не бывает. А я сейчас хотел сын лежать, пока их ночью. Ну, отлично. Сюда, походу, значит, надо пройти умер, да? Ну, красть лошадь нельзя. А то не можно спать лечь. Спит замок, не надо. Где хлеб открыть? На самом деле, сейчас на хлеба условия и не парился бы. На сено какое-нибудь залезть, что ли? Вот, скрыть замок, он дверь надо закрыть. Давай, все, слушай сюда, блядь. И соряба. Легкие замки я могу сам скрывать, да? То я забыл уже. Где сено, где мне спать лечь? В корм нельзя залезть. Просто есть хочешь?
Good fella.
Чувак, что с тобой?
That's my boy.
Покормить его надо, да.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Ну давайте, что там? Солонина, блин. О, трубадур надо. Пиздец. Незаметность, отчаянный храбрец, любимец собак. Что это? Давай-ка это я возьму. Пускай зайцев ходит. Что это все? Я лично не знаю. Вернулся, давался как смог. Что тут еще надо делать? Короче, вы тут спите, да? А мне где спать лечь? Я себе палатку бы соорудил бы. Вам присоединился. Да. Я дуванчики, по-моему, не собирал. Я так и буду мазать траву собирать. Маг заварим, по вене пустим. Давай, крапивка, ты чего? Это ж крапивка, шалфы я еще не находил. Барбос, блядь, да не надо мне. Господи. Тосик, ты как всегда не вовремя. Дуванчик. Шалфы я не беру. Воровать это ничего не было. Ладно, идем отсюда. Фиготня никому не нужна. Чуваки, ну где мне спать лишь что-нибудь? Туда идти, что ли? Обокрасить можно, да? Не хочу тебя красить. Это было прислониться к стене и до 7 утра Блять. Конечно, сейчас поедим чуть-чуть. Это зачем? Идти на турнир или не идти? Я не хочу. Турнир, потом сходим, пошли к этому пану Решаевому. О, паркур.
Here I am.
I'm overjoyed. Have you got a horse?
No, sir. Where would someone like me get a horse?
Good point. Unless it was a cart horse, I suppose. Well, you'll just have to trot along behind me like a good dog.
But, sir, isn't there a horse I could borrow?
Oh, certainly. Why don't you just have mine? Or, then again, you can just run alongside as befits a peasant. Take care now.
Я тебе сейчас по щам бы надавал бы чел, блин. Герон, да, или как он там? Сейчас же быстрее тебя буду бегать. Бежи. Наехали. Беги, ты что ты, let's go, давай, let's go, так let's go, блядь. Кого шарать, наверное.
Look here, blacksmith. About that business at the alehouse.
Yes, sir.
Hanush was right. I should have behaved differently. More, well, gentlemanly. But that doesn't mean you were in the right. You can't throw a lord out of the tavern in his own town. Understand?
Yes. I was just...
What? Speak up! Don't worry, I won't bite your head off.
It's just that when you said those things in the arena, sir, I was, a little upset.
Ah! I just like to tease greenhorns a little. And you vexed me too. You were insolent to Captain Bernard and they rewarded you with service. Whenever I do anything reckless, even if it's for my honour, Hanush is on my back about it and I get punished. Like now.
I didn't mean to threaten anyone.
Well, it's all water under the bridge. Let's not spoil our hunt. Let us talk of something else. Is this your first time hunting?
This kind? Yes.
I've been hunting since I could walk. If you're not a complete blockhead, you might learn something useful. And if you don't cock it up entirely today, maybe I'll take you again. It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
As I said, I have hunted before, but it wasn't...
Chasing bunnies with a pitchfork isn't hunting. Observe and learn.
I'll do the best I
У меня
can.
подруга, блин. Палка ему в глаз попадает, блин. Наезжаешь что-то еще.
listen. I wanted to ask you about scallops.
Well, I don't know if... that is, sir, I don't know if that's a suitable topic of conversation for the hunt.
We're not hunting yet. I'd like to hear about it at last from someone who was actually there.
The Cumans attacked Scallops and, well, anyone who didn't flee.
That's what they all say. I want details.
Is it really necessary, sir?
Arguing with the nobility again, eh? It seems you're a bit of a rebel.
No, not at all, sir. It's just that... well, it's hard for me to talk about.
I see. So I'll have to get you drunk first.
Not sure even that would work.
We'll have to find out. We'll make camp here.
Все, водоворот.
What is the matter with you, Henry? My horse, saddlebag, wine...
Coming up, sir.
At long last.
I have it right here, sir.
At long last.
Что это такое сейчас? Было.
So, are you enjoying being on the hunt?
I am, although we haven't actually hunted anything yet.
That doesn't matter. Hunting is a diversion. The main thing is to get out of Ratte for a while. Listening to Hanush's lectures all day long would drive anyone mad.
What are we going to hunt?
Humans.
What? Humans? But...
You should see your face! I got you there. We'll see what we can get. But I'd like to bag a boar. One, at least. And a few hares, too. But what about you? Before I couldn't get a word out of you, now your tongue's loosened. So, tell me about Scallops. I heard Sigismund had 100 banners there.
I don't know, sir. I didn't have time to count them. Both of my parents were killed in Scallops, right in front of my eyes. The Cumans slaughtered my friends and neighbours, and it was a miracle I got away. I don't know what else I can add.
I'm sorry about that. But tell me, I heard in the tavern...
What, that Sigismund flew down on a dragon? That the Cumans have horns and hooves? I'm sorry, my lord, but for me, Scallops isn't a tale of adventure to share over a tankard of ale.
All right. I understand. Well, never mind. Anyway, it's too late to go anywhere today. But tomorrow we set off at first light. Got it?
Yes, sir.
God bless you. What troubles you?
Sir?
Not now, blacksmith. Keep it for morning. God be with you.
Идем травку собираем.
Sir? Wake up, sir. It's time to go.
What? Are you mad? It's still dark.
I thought we were going to get an early start, sir.
Early means at first light. Light, you dolt. Do you want me to break my neck in the black of night? Go back to sleep, damn it.
May the Lord watch over you.
Куда фанта делся? Блин, там не скучно. Что у нас есть? Сейчас я могу еще.
What are you waiting for? Your lord requires you for the...
Such a renowned hunter needs help.
You wouldn't dare mock your betters now, would you?
Heaven forbid, your lordship.
If that's the way you want it, peasant, we'll meet back here at noon. Whoever has the most hares wins. Oh, and if you don't have anything to shoot with, there's a crate in the camp with some old hunting equipment. You can help yourself. After all, there's no sport in trouncing some wretch who hasn't a chance in hell.
By all means, Sir Hans.
Ha! You'll soon be laughing on the other side of your grubby face. And now turn your back for a while. I know a few tried and tested spots in these woods, and I don't want you stealing them.
Так, мне нужно взять лук. Сейчас за это смотрим. Грибочек возьмем.
Let's hunt something, eh? Hare.
Heel.
Сказать, это жлоб какая-то, но... За это вижу. Ну, совсем не так. Почему не пальнул давайте? Предок продолжается. Еще зайчиков. Мухомор возьму. Средний конфликт, ну, время посмотреть. Еще полно. Сейчас походимся. Пес, давай, находи зайцев. Такого можно поймать. Семью. И Чудом. Да, чё, поймет зайца или нет? Собака. Да как тебе попасть-то, блин? Пес всех распугал, блин. Я вот нашел везет.
Bring.
Господи, надо идти. Надо посулить копнуть. Идти домой. Час остался. Перевязать надо еще. Иди в лагерь-то, блядь. Заблудился что-то. Как это выглядит? Тут и явно не было. Мы на базу пришли. Сколько прошло времени? Ну, 12 практически. Ничего не успели сделать. Я даже в упор не стрелю. Тёста заебал, блядь. Пошел.
How did the hunt go for you, sir? I did quite well. Look.
Why do you ask? You were right on my arse the whole time. Not bad, though. Quite good, actually. For a common blacksmith's boy.
Shouldn't there be some reward for the victor?
Jesus, the insolence. A serf asking his lord for coin. But never let it be said I'm a pinch purse. Very well, then.
Your serf humbly thanks you, my lord.
And now come along. Let's go and hunt some real game. Me! We're going hunting!
Нет, чё меня задел там, блядь?
here, a wallow, and it's been freshly rooted. There'll be boar somewhere nearby, so just like last time, slow and quiet, whatever you do. Understand? Or watch out for them from the top of that mound there.
Этот чехол нашел.
You want to take him down with an arrow? Certainly. Why wouldn't I? You won't kill him like that. Boar is hunted with spears. Is that so? So now all of a sudden you're a master huntsman, are you? Watch and learn. Did you see that? Damn, I'm good. Quiet. So, next time you try to tell me I can't kill a boar with an arrow, you can... Fuck! After him! Fetch! Mount up, Henry. We're going to chase down that swine! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Загони кабана, ага.
There's the good doggy. That's my boy. Let's hunt something, eh? Hare.
Какой заяц, блядь, а? Она ищет. Неделю. Ёпа мать, да что я такой-то, а? зайца в упор попасть не могу. Это не упорно. Стыдоба, блин. Так можно, да? Он же уходит. Уже поздно. Да, зайца. Что за хера, блядь? Так, то, что на дверь семью. Что мне там доступно, блядь? Где же ты, Кира? Я не хочу изучать. Чем пана спасаем? Давайте лося забьем, да? Тут даже вообще думать не надо. Просто он застрял, просто баг, и мне повезло, да. Пан, ты где? Я наверху сидит, да. Собак, как я был. 2 минуты. Жесть.
You blowfly! Never seen a real man before? Yazzle! Hey, meet you, Nazo.
Придушить. Ну ты долго будешь молчать, чувак? Это какой-нибудь багуля, блин.
Henry! I'll have a bronze bust made of you, my friend.
But where have you been till now?
Oh, you know, I was picking berries, had a drink of wine, took a little nap.
You lunatic! They almost had me roasting on a spit.
I'd say it looked more like they were about to take your maidenhood.
Now look here, dung grubber. Is that any way to speak to a nobleman?
I apologise, sir. I'm just glad you're all right.
I'm yanking your pizzle, you dolt! Thank you for rescuing me.
That wound doesn't look good, Sir Hans.
You're right. Those cumin swine roughed me up a bit. And my damned horse has bolted. You'll have to get me home somehow.
The sooner we get out of here, the better. Who knows how many bandits are creeping around here.
Let's go then. I've had quite enough excitement already.
It's Lord Capon. You, help him.
Немножечко было.
How is it possible, Razzie? A mile from the castle. We'll have to send out more patrols.
That won't do us any good, Hanush. Even if we had 10 times the men, we couldn't beat through every thicket in the fiefdom.
You sent for me, sir?
Come in.
I don't know how to thank you, Henry. If it wasn't for you, Hans would be dead. And to think I sent you out with him as a punishment.
I was only doing my duty, sir.
Don't be so modest, young Henry. You showed not only courage, but loyalty to your liege. That's why I'm taking you into my personal service.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Well, let's celebrate your promotion and Sir Hans's recovery. Well, don't just stand there, lad. Pour us a drink.
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but I've urgent tidings.
What now?
A stable boy came from Neuhof. He says brigands raided the stud farm this morning. There's many dead or maimed.
Tell us exactly what happened.
I'm not sure. The boy was so shook up he could barely speak. He said the bandits murdered for the joy of it. I'm sorry, sir. Your vassal Smill is dead.
Who did this? Who were they?
We don't know, sir. The stable boy just kept babbling about some huge fellow in black armor who led the attack.
Take as many men as you need, and don't stop until you've found those bastards. And bring me their heads!
Yes, sir.
My men at your disposal too, Hanush.
Thank you, friend.
Sir, let me ride with them.
He's full of piss and vinegar, isn't he?
Their leader, he must be the one who attacked me at Skalitz. There can't be 2 men in the whole kingdom who look like that.
You think he might still have my sword? No doubt you could use another swordsman, Captain.
As you command, my lord.
How soon can you leave, Bernard?
Soon as the men are ready, sir.
Good. Wait in the courtyard for Henry. And give him a horse.
His own mount?
His reward for saving Sir Hans. He'll need it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, go! I want these culprits in the hands of the executioner as soon as possible.
I won't let you down, sir.
didn't you understand? Can you hear me?
Get your arses mounted up and let's ride out. On the double. Maybe we'll catch up with that rabble.
Какая драка, вы чё, охерели, что ли, блядь? Что творите, блядь? Блядь, я должна вывести. Надо где-то сюда в поле обновить. Я вообще не понял, что за херня, блядь. Генри, давай, не падай.
I'll slay you, you
What's
scum.
the matter? Come on!
Not for me.
I'll so...
Ты даже играться не можешь, что ли? Чё ты тупишь, блядь, а?
You're dead. You there. Stop. Count. Surrender. You've committed a... Best you can do.
Is that all you've got?
Опять возьми ты меч, дурак.
No, kurva!
I'll chop you to pieces, you rat.
Bugger!
Пизду, блядь, вас. Что за хуйня?
Stop for a bit. I'll just give you a quick search.
Get your horses mounted up and let's ride out. On the double. Maybe
Get
we'll catch
going.
up with that rabble.
Are you deaf?
Bring it on!
Чё за херня, блядь? Потому что у меня оружие.
Stop! What part didn't you...
On the double. Maybe we'll catch up with that.
Well then. Come on.
That's it!
Enough!
Gotcha. And now I'll fix you good and proper. You'll soon learn what justice means.
Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
Look, I'll tell you the truth, but you mustn't tell anyone. The Lord of Ratai sent me on a secret mission, and to do it, I have to bend the law a little now and again. Understand?
Well, I thought... Well, that is, I have no
Что им
idea.
всем от меня надо,
That's
блядь?
how it is, of course you may go.
What's going on there?
Can we go? Are you ready?
I'm ready, Captain.
Good. Then follow me. Keep quiet and do exactly as you're told. I don't know what Sir Radzik sees in you, and I don't care. If you're to ride with my men, I expect you to listen.
Yes, sir.
Against all better judgment, they've decided to give you your own horse. The dappled gray beside my stallion is yours. Make sure you take good care of him. Now, mount up and ride behind us. All right, men, saddle up.
Серый в
No
яблоко.
dawdling. Last one there won't find me a happy man.
Блять, что делаешь? Где она, блядь?
Heel. To heel, mutt.
Блядь, давай сейчас застрянем, блин, и... Пиздец, блядь. Симулятор рыцаря, блядь. Догнать не можешь, что ли? Чё там? Живую чувствую. Что, даже догнать не могу, что ли? быстрее, чем Попав, блядь. Что за...
Where's your master?
In the paddock.
Crucifix? What kind of beast could do this?
The blood of the martyrs. What happened here? Why?
Someone came at night and hamstrung every one of them. The horses, screaming, must have woke poor Radek, the stable boy. And when he tried to stop them... And then my husband, when my husband tried to help them, they killed him too. And when they were done, they put a torch to the stables.
My sincere condolences, ma'am. I swear we'll hunt those monsters down and make them pay for this.
The horses were still alive when I came. We had to finish them off. All of them. The pain in their eyes. They couldn't understand how anyone could do this to them.
Did they steal anything? Any horses?
Nothing. They wanted blood, not coin.
Did your husband quarrel lately? Was there anyone who might want revenge?
He argued over the price of a saddle, maybe, but nothing that could drive a man to this.
These are dark days when there's more kindness in horses than in men. Did you see anything? How many were there? Or what did they look like?
We saw no one.
Has anyone tried to follow the trail?
No. We were fighting the blaze until now, and even if we weren't, what chance would any of us have against someone who could do this?
A pox on it. Mount up and quarter the area. We have to find out where they went. Look for tracks and ask the folk if they saw anyone. Fuck, someone must have at least caught sight of them.
Yes, sir. What about me, Captain?
What the hell use are you? You stay here.
Please, let me do something. I could have a look around the area and see if they left any tracks.
Well, if you must. Just don't get in anyone's way, don't go too far, and come back here when you're done.
God above, who could do such
Go to hell, all of you. But I'd just like to...
Smell. The stud farm owner. I saw him in Skalitz a few times. His poor widow.
Ask.
I can come back later if you...
No. I saw you came with the soldiers, and the sooner you know everything, the sooner you'll catch those savages.
Who should I question about the raid? Did anyone here see anything?
From what I've heard, Mark was the first one to wake. It might be a good idea to talk to him.
Jacob, the old stable boy. He even fought with them. Ginger was sleeping in the stable. He might have seen something.
I don't know of anyone else.
I'm sorry to trouble you, ma'am, but could you tell me about the raid?
The noise woke us up. Me and Smill. We thought the horses were restless, or maybe some drunk had staggered here from the inn.
Do you get drunks coming here a lot?
Sometimes, but not this time. My husband went out to see what was going on. Then I just heard loud voices and screaming. It's so stupid. It didn't even occur to me at first that something could have happened to Smill. I didn't find out until the morning.
Did you recognize any of the voices you heard?
No, but they spoke Czech, cursing like demons, even at each other.
At each other? They quarrelled?
Yes. Something must have happened.
And where did you hear this noise?
Everywhere. It was chaos. I don't even know how many of them there were.
I mean at the very start. Do you remember where you heard the noise come from then?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Did you get a look at them? There's one man, huge and dressed all in black. Did you see him?
No, I didn't. Good luck then.
Another useless soldier come to ask questions. You should have fucking been here last night.
What's wrong with your arm? That's nasty. It needs to be cleaned out and bandaged. Let me.
That feels a mite better. Thank you. What do you need to know?
What in the world happened here?
The bastards attacked us. At night, a little before dawn.
And how did you come by that wound?
I heard someone talking, so I went to look outside. Then I saw what they'd done to the horses. I shouted at those bastards. Caught one by the cloak and started beating him.
Without a weapon? With just your fists?
Yeah. But he cut me pretty good, the fucker. Lucky for me, the others started to come out then, so the raiders ran. All that's left is his cloak.
And you've got no idea why they did it?
Something must have gone wrong for them. They ran off without taking anything.
There's one man in particular. Huge. Dressed all in black. Voice loud enough to crack stone. Did you see him?
Who the fuck do you think half killed me?
So he really was here. The bastard. Can you help me?
How?
You know the area. How can I figure out which way they went?
They left in a hurry. You could see if there's a fence knocked down, or a gate. Farewell.
Ну, как бы Кася тебя сейчас не было, да. Барышник, блядь.
How could anyone be so cruel?
Где-то мадама ходит с метлой. Крестьянка говорить не хочет. Если все задания на то хватает, но... Да толку там не от вашего факела. С этим я потрещал. Тут я никуда не иду.
How could anyone be so cruel?
See what they did here? Kill them! Find those horse
Надо к совпалу,
Are you well?
Leave me alone. Go away.
Вот этого я даже не знаю.
But there's no need to be afraid. With your help, I'll find those bastards and then I'll make them pay.
They deserve it. What do you need to know?
What actually happened here?
They killed the animals and... Why did they kill them?
Did they take anything?
No.
Think carefully now. How did it all start?
We heard the animals, their shrieks, then Smill. He shouted, and they murdered him.
You're certain it was the animals first and then Smill, not the other way round?
I'm certain. I'd never heard a sound like that before. Now I'll never forget it.
What happened after that?
We ran outside and it was chaos. Animals were dying, the stables were burning, and those demons everywhere.
The stables were already burning. Didn't that happen after they fled?
No, it was to set the blaze when they arrived.
You said they were demons?
No, just vermin. Worthless human vermin.
How many of them were there?
Not many. There were just a few that came after us, but more round the back. I heard them yelling at each other.
So they were yelling because of all the noise?
No, something happened. They quarrelled.
In the back? Where?
Towards the woods. To the north. They were trying to get away.
So some of them were running away and the others were fighting?
Aye. For a time. Then more of us came out and we fought back, so the others fled as well.
Where? Where did they run to?
To the north. Into the woods.
Thanks. That's all I needed to ask.
Чипсы можно. Любые. А ты трубу брать будешь?
Take care now.
Нет. Да, не знаю, может чехонь. Это зачем? Воспользуйся моментом, наведем шорох. Смотрите местность, ну а чё толку-то, ну я смотрю, идет. Она там по забор говорила. Ну вот видишь, уже все. О, рыжий.
What? Who's there?
Easy. I just came to ask.
I don't know anything.
Are you hurt?
No, nothing. Not a scratch.
What really happened here?
I don't know. Someone attacked. I don't know who.
You didn't happen to hear where they came from?
No, I didn't see a thing.
Смотрит местность. С рыжим я потрындел. Кто еще хочет со мной побазарить? Вот этот вот хол ходит, чё он? Крестьянина только обокрасть можно. Позорного обокрасть.
How could anyone be so cruel?
Why?
Здесь больше никого, но вот это. На нем уже не про двоих говорила. Крестьянка запалит тогда. Рыжий ничего не знает. Что за задание? Ну это здесь должно быть. Лошадиные какашки, блин. Зверобон. Ну ты серьезно, блядь? Что я здесь найти должен? Кроме заработать ничего не вижу. Продавать будем. Получается край зоны. Вот он херня, блядь, на дороге, блядь.
They went deeper and deeper, for sure.
Да, блядь. Все под ногами. Пес, тихо. Не палимся. Ты опять пропустил? Что за еблан я?
Mother of God! What? What's that? Mother of God! The answer to my prayers, just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone. Is that all you've got?
Блять, возьми ты меч, а, дурак, блять. А, ну это я дурак, блядь. Нахуй этот меч потом. Он дублю нашипает.
Right.
I'm fucking dying here. Nobody can match me with iron in their hands, and some damn peasant kills me. Dagger covered in horse shit.
Эй, пёс, съебал бы ты бы отсюда, бы, а?
Why, it's a hoof pick. Someone in Neuhof must know more about it.
Короче, у нас Генри, блядь. Короче, все возьмем нахуй отсюда. Генри, ты у нас как там? Кушать ты не хочешь? Чего не хочешь? Что, сходил назад по вопросам, да? Окей. Чертополох. Вот рыжий замешан.
He was here just now. Damn it!
Do you know whose hoofpick this is?
Ginger's. He was always bragging about it. Why do you ask?
I'm just trying to get the story straight.
But you won't find Ginger here anymore. He left.
And you don't know where Ginger could have gone?
Dunno. Ask Jakob. Farewell.
Jakob. Men to bihać nie hamle.
This one got it in the back. And there's more of them over by the main stables.
Do you know anything about this hoofpick?
Yeah, it's Ginger's. He had it made in Mate.
Any idea where I might find this Ginger?
Well, that's the thing. He packed up and left.
What?
Look, I know how he looks. But Ginger is a fine fellow. I don't believe he had anything to do with the attack.
Where could he have fled to?
I might know. But you gotta promise me one thing. When you find him, listen to what he has to say before judging.
You have my word.
Sometimes the charcoal burners come to see him. He gets on well with them. I think that's where he's gone.
And where is that?
No idea. They've always kept to themselves, you know, charcoal burners.
But the forest is full of folk like that. They could be anywhere.
Aye, except these ones won't be far. If you follow the stream from the stud farm towards Rate, you'll come across one of their camps. Only
what?
Ginger didn't go that way, though. He always went by the big road, through the woods in the direction of Uzhitz.
But how can I find them?
There's always smoke when they work. You'll smell them before you see them. And they need to be near water. There's that too.
So if I go through the woods along running water, I'll find them?
Exactly. God be with you.
What do you want from me now?
Are there any charcoal burners around here?
Charcoal burners? I don't know. There are lots of woods around, so there could be some. You'd better ask someone else. God bless.
Good health to you.
Any chance of some work here, Captain?
It all depends on what you're ready to do, my lad. As I'm sure you've noticed, the roads around here are swarming with brigands. Sir Hanush has declared quite a reward for dealing with them.
So what do you think I should do about them?
We know about one of their encampments. It's to the east of Ratai in an abandoned mine. I don't really mind how you deal with them. Anyway, the leaders generally wear spurs, maybe like they're pretending their nobility. Who cares? In any case, bring me the spurs, and I'll take it as proof that the deed's done.
Very well. I'll see to it.
Wait. In addition, Sir Hanush has offered a reward for every bandit who's killed. So take a good sharp dagger. You'll get a bit extra for each ear you bring.
Very well. That sounds amusing.
Well, as for amusement, I'd entertain myself by being very careful, lad. May the Lord watch over you.
I think Ginger is mixed up in it somehow.
Why do you say that?
The hoof pick I found on the dead bandit in the woods is his.
That is fucking suspicious.
He acted suspiciously when I questioned him.
What do you mean?
Well, he was squirming and didn't really say anything.
He might just have been in shock.
He disappeared right after we found those bandits in the woods. And I think I know where he went.
Where?
To the charcoal burners. He has friends there.
We've got to find him. But if his friends really are hiding him, I doubt they'll talk to my men. You should search for him, Henry. Go, before the trail turns cold. I'll send a report to Ratai.
Very well, sir.
I'll be with you.
Побежать. Да, пошел. Блин. Лежу, мать вашу, блядь. По лапам, Ёпа мать. Генри, да, как-то поаккуратнее, что ли? деревню.
Good health to you.
I'm looking for a ginger-haired boy. I hear he's friends with some charcoal burners.
We ain't friends with no redhead.
He works as a stable boy in the stud farm.
I know where that is, but I don't know no one from there. May the Lord watch over you.
You want to ask questions, talk to me. My respects to you.
Could you help me?
Depends what you want, doesn't it?
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof. They say he ran away and joined up with some charcoal burners he used to hang around with sometimes.
Sorry, there's never been a lad called Ginger around here. You have to try somewhere else.
A murder's been committed at Neuhof, and that boy likely knows who did it. It's vital I find him.
There's been murder aplenty in these parts of late, but that Ginger lad really hasn't been here.
There'll be a lot less murdering going on once I bring those bastards to justice, so how about helping me out?
Calm down, lad, for the love of God. There's been no one like the boy you want round here, but then again, there are other charcoal burners. Try them. You might want to hurry. You're not the first to be asking about him, and the others weren't exactly a noble-looking bunch, although they were generous with their silver.
They didn't happen to say what they wanted him for?
No, but they definitely didn't look like they wanted to invite him to a feast.
Do you have any idea where else he could have gone?
You said he was friends with the charcoal burners? Well, you'll definitely find some in the forest between Neuhof and Ujetz. There's good spots around there.
But that forest is huge. I could spend weeks searching.
Then follow the river. That's how you found us, isn't it? Where there's charcoal burners, there's always water nearby.
All right, I'll go and ask somewhere else.
Good luck to you.
Говори с неожиданно на севере. Можешь сразу это А выполнить? Чего, собственно, и нет. Давай, блядь, руки куда.
Я!
Охуевает, что ли? Ты чё, лошадь тупая, блядь?
Heel.
У меня лошадь сбежала. Пиздец, Виктор.
Good day to you. Farewell.
И что ты здесь делаешь?
To me.
Лошадь надо в кусты уехать случайно. какая, молодец, Калашников. Не, я похвалил тебя. Вот. Блять, да ты чё, тупая, что ли? Он зря сюда пришел. Что тут надо сделать? Ну вот они. Лезнем дубину.
What are you planning to do with the money? Not really thought. What about you? I'd like to open up a copper shop.
Hey, what's going on now? What the?
Who's there? Hey, who's there?
Raise the alarm! Watch out! Get over here!
What are you doing here? You call that?
Yeah.
Тупая лошадь, блядь. Yes. Сейчас какой-то хер нас надо будет делать. Сейчас я, наверное, без урона. Рыжий.
Leave me be. I want to sleep.
Да, вообще обкрадут за это было.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'm searching for a stable boy from Neuhof. They call him Ginger.
I know him, right enough. But I don't know where he is now.
He's run away from the stud farm. I have to find him.
Well, he's definitely not here. Try the other charcoal burners camp downstream. Maybe he's there. God be with you.
Вот и спецом придумывается.
Got a lot on my hands here.
Где старший дружок?
A good day to you. What do you need?
I'm looking for Ginger from Neuhof. Do you know anything about him?
I know him. What do you want of him?
There's a few questions I need to ask him.
Well, you'll have to go somewhere else to find him. He doesn't come here much.
I really must speak with him. A murder was committed at the stud farm, and that boy probably knows who did it. I have to get him to talk.
And you think he had a hand in it?
Hard to say. He ran away, but on the other hand, it seems he stabbed one of the attackers.
Well, when you put it like that, it's clearly urgent business. I do know him. Not personally, but I've seen him around. He's friends with the charcoal burners down by Townburg. I know he hangs around with the twins there.
Downstream by Townburg? Somewhere by the castle?
If you follow the river to the west, you're bound to run into them. One more thing.
Yes?
Some other men have been around asking about him, but they weren't as convincing as you. Good luck to you.
Что ей надо? У нее, походу, загул пошел, да?
Heal.
Мэри.
Is that the best you can do? All right, you win. Surrender. What's the matter? Come on. Oh.
Получай, падла.
Just when I wanted to vent my rage on
Я тебя
someone.
дубиной сейчас понял делать буду.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ be praised. I'm looking for a boy called Ginger from Neuhoff. You don't happen to know anything about him?
What is it to you?
He's suspected of a murder, so I need to ask him a few questions. Or take him away to jail.
Well, if you need to find him so badly, I suppose I could get a reward, couldn't I?
I'm investigating a crime, not bartering for a chicken.
Well then, I'm sure you've got some silver on you. Just give it to me, and it'll be a done deal.
And what if I bashed your face in and had you dragged off to the stocks in Ratai?
No need for that. All I wanted was a bit of silver, and instead I get the whip.
Spit it out, will you?
Well, fine. I've heard that they're hiding him in some remote cottage at the edge of the forest on the way to Ujits.
That didn't hurt too much now, did it?
Take care now.
Jesus Christ be praised.
So where's Ginger? I know you're hiding him, and I'm not leaving till I get an answer.
Who told you that?
One of the charcoal burners here. I don't know what he's called. He was quite sure about it.
You don't want to believe everything you hear. That's a load of horse shit.
Really? Well, we can find out easily enough. From what I hear, you bring him food every day. So all I have to do is wait for one of you to leave and follow him, right?
Oh, fuck it. The damage is done. What do you want then?
I want to find Ginger and ask him about that raid.
But Ginger ain't safe as long as those two cutthroats are lurking around. So, if you want to talk to him, better deal with them first. Unless you're one of the gang too.
I dealt with that pair. I happened to run into them and, well, it didn't end well for them.
Really? And I suppose I have to take your word for it.
If you want proof, I can take you to them. Maybe I should have brought you their heads.
I'll take your word for it. Alright, a bargain's a bargain. Ginger is hiding out in a ruined hut not far from here. You go along the road to Ujits until you see a path to the right that leads to a small spring. There's an overgrown path that leads from there right to where Ginger is. Keep your eyes peeled though. You could easily miss it.
Good. Thanks for your help.
God be with you.
Звоночек достала на меня.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time. Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
The charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know his name, only that he's from Ujits and he has a limp.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Ujits, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Ujits, and he has a limp.
He limps and he's from Ujits. That's not much to go on, but I suppose it'll have to do.
It's all I know. I never talked to him.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. And then it was too late. They went past and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight and I started to sneak away, but then...
Then the slaughtering started?
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. He ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ujits came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all. I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
It's all over with them. You've nothing more to fear.
Really? God bless you. But there's just one thing.
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
Just try, and you'll see whether they drive you away or not. But if you explain it to them, they're sure to understand.
I suppose you're right. Thank you for your help, and God bless you.
Интересно, рыжий бобров тут или нет? Да я тут охотился. Получается. Это не то. Пойти за оружием посмотреть, куда дальше пойти. Дурачка прирежу тебя. Комарчков соберу. Куда он идет? Господи, блядь, чем дальше бежишь, тем больше грузится. Как я могу своего стражника покрасить? Что за бред? Но это не моя лошадь.
To me?
О, телепортнулась. Блядь. Господа, сюда встанешь.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I've taken care of the camp.
Where's the proof?
Here it is.
Good work. I've had another report. Some folk were ambushed to the west of Retide, on the hill across the river from the gallows. It would be worthwhile to check it out.
Very well, I'll take a look.
Yeah, well.
I have some trophies.
Let's see. Bastards deserved it.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. If you've gone this far, you may as well ask around at Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. So Radzik will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been. The Lord watch over you.
Пан Радзин, да? А где это пани? Это пани. Вот это вот.
God be with you. Goodbye.
А что ты здесь делаешь? Я не хочу уже.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
One of the Neuhoff stable boys, a lad they called Ginger, fled from there and hid out with some charcoal burners. I have to say there's a lot of them around. I never thought how many forges and ironworks they have to supply.
That's true, but keep to the point.
Oh, yes, sir. I had quite a job finding him. He was well hidden and with good reason. The bandits wanted to kill him because he recognised one of them.
Did he tell you what happened?
He said it wasn't one gang, but two. And one of them took fright when the slaughter started. Seems they were only interested in loot, so they quarrelled with the other lot. Then it came to a skirmish in the woods and one of them was killed. And the rest of them scattered.
And did you find out where they went?
All I know is one of them is from Ujits. I know enough about him to be able to track him down.
All right, but those cutthroats must know who he is too, right? And if they want to get revenge on him or silence him, you'd better hope they don't get to him before you. So drop everything and get on his trail. Find out what he knows and then report back to me. I'm going to our encampment at Merhayed to oversee the security of the region.
Yes, sir. Why choose Merriot?
It's somewhat at the centre of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same thing again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot, staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it.
I have some news about the investigation, sir.
Good. Tell me.
The trail leads to Ujits. I found out one of the bandits is from there, a fellow they call Limpy Lubosh.
I see. What else?
That's all I've found out so far, sir.
All right. Come back and report to me as soon as you learn anything new. May the Lord watch over you.
Куда мы летим, Блядь, да ты прикалываешься. Врата я здесь ничего нету, допки не хочу. В этой потом пойдем в Терезе. Скалится. Скалится тоже ничего. Ровно. Тоже ничего. Мне остается только сюда прийти, тут что-то сделать было. То есть какие-то вещи мне. Видишь, что ли, блядь?
How about a little bet? What do you say? How about a small wager, my good man?
That depends. A wager over what?
It's simple. I tell you a riddle. If you solve it, you get back twice the sum you wager. If you don't, I get to keep your coin.
Who might you be, anyway?
Me? No one important. I walk the world, collecting riddles, stories, and sometimes arms. I live from day to day. But enough of my babbling. Do you want to engage your mind?
That sounds good. Let's do it.
Now, listen carefully. In the feast hall on the table are 10 candles. Suddenly, a gust of wind throws open the window and blows out 2 candles. A little later, another candle goes out. The servant, therefore, closes the hall window. Now the wind cannot blow out any more. So how many candles can the servant find to relight the following morning in the hall?
Three.
Is the correct answer. While the wind blows out 3, 7 burn down completely overnight, so the next day only those 3 can be rekindled. Well, what can I do? Here's your 10 groschen. Spend them as best you can.
Maybe we'll meet up again sometime.
We may well do so. Thank you.
Право вот это задание выполнить. Блин.
Wait, I need to talk to you.
Надеюсь, получится, потому что висят освещенных, это не было. Честно, у меня на порядок, конечно, будет жопа.
I feel quite hungry.
Чего ты?
Hey, wait a moment.
Я, пожалуй, тут сохранюсь.
You're from Scarlet's half dead, aren't you?
Yes, that'll be me. Why?
The lady of the castle was asking after you. She wants to talk to you.
Ah, I'll go and see her then. Thank you.
Very well. Don't make her wait. Farewell.
Чувак, мне надо зайти сюда.
Hey! Ah!
Меня собака это спалит, да.
There's someone there.
Что, не все сделал? Так, тут надо прийти к пане. Ой, головой. Журнал. Где-то наша пани-то. Они, походу, наверху, да?
God save. Can I help you with anything?
I heard you wanted to talk to me, my lady.
It's true. I need something from you.
How can I help?
My cousin, young Sophie, is going to be wed. It will be an entry into a new life, and I want everything to be perfect for her. I'm looking for a few things to give her as a gift, and you're going to find them for me.
My lady, why me?
Normally I'd let the Chamberlain take care of it, but he doesn't have any taste. I can't trust him with this. And I've been told no task is too challenging for you. Is that not true?
It will be my honor, my lady.
I need you to pick up an ornamental crown from Sasau for Sophie, wine from a merchant in Ratai, and a roan from the stable in Ujits.
Who am I supposed to pick up the wine from?
From Conrad Hagen in Ratai. He's the only person in the whole region who can supply a genuinely good wine. And believe me, I know what I'm talking about. Here you go. That should be enough.
And the ornamental crown?
I had the engravers in Sasau make it, but now they've written to say it will take a while longer. That just won't do. The wedding is almost upon us, and I need it. Go and see Master Jeronim Slesky and pick it up.
You said a roan from Ujits.
Precisely. It's a beautiful animal. Wait till you see it. Dietrich said he'd ride it here himself, but I can already imagine how he'll end up killing himself on that horse. But you, so young and vigorous.
Who am I supposed to pick up?
From Conrad Hack, and believe me.
Wine, a roan, and a crown. I can handle that.
Thank you, Henry. I just wish there were others here I could trust so well.
My apologies.
I need you to pick up a...
Wine?
Thank you, Henry. I just wish... May the Lord watch over you.
Так, мне надо... На дичавого коня. Так. Мне сейчас надо что? Попасть к этому, блядь, придурку. Дать ему херню. Ладно, сюда. Ох ты, городишко, блядь. Побегать надо, чтобы перемещаться быстрее. Надо по этой дороге сюда заскачивать на вопрос. Где ты, лошадь-то, а?
Heel. To me.
Да чё он собаку зовет? Лошадь зови.
To heel, mutt.
Правильно, тут паркинг шары нахера. Вопросики. Все правильно. Я просто что лошадь попала. Характерно на мост. Да, вот зашел. Сада говоришь, да? Иди сюда. Да хватит тебе, блядь. Сдохни, блядь, иди сюда. Так, блин, по башке тут чё, ёпта? Чё такой тупняк, блядь, а? Блядь, не могу лучше всё. Блядь, Тиндер, ты какой-то дурак, ты хоть можешь хоть раз ударить, блядь? Замедление, блядь, откуда оно берется? Пока не можем, да. Нужно это пробовать.
Good day to you.
I've done as you asked.
Excellent, Henry. I look forward to the latest news from Talmberg. I
I hope Captain Robot rubs the commander's nose right in it.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that. See you later.
Так, 2 оружие, доспех. Продать оружие. На 221. Девятьсот 74. Это монет. Восемь. Хватит.
Can we do something about the price?
Now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Да, мне не нужна твоя работа, мой. Что-то надо видно там будет, но... Что это за бред?
What the hell was it?
God be with you.
Lady Stephanie of Talmberg sent me to...
And what would she like? Fine clothes from Venice, exquisite spices from Arabia, jewels from Germany.
Wine. Good wine.
Ah.
Ah.
Would beer be enough?
As a gift for a noble woman's wedding? No, it definitely wouldn't.
Then that's going to be a problem. I gave the last keg of good wine away as a prize for the archery competition tomorrow.
Shit. Isn't there anywhere else where I could find the wine?
Unfortunately not. I have the exclusive right to sell and buy that particular vintage. No one else in the region will stock it.
Can I enroll in the competition?
But of course. Go to the shooting range above Rattay.
But what if I don't win the competition?
Then you'll have to persuade the winner to part with some truly excellent wine.
I suppose I'll just have to find a way to get it.
I'm sorry, there's nothing more I can do to help. Farewell. What will it be today?
Угодить состязание научных приложений бред, а? Зрелище было. Правильно.
Stop right there. I have to search you. What part didn't you understand?
What's going on?
For security reasons.
For God's sake, don't bother me. Any delay could cost lives.
Well, if that's the way it is, go ahead then.
Всем это не надо. Надо пока вниз слезть. Надеюсь, нигде не получится, но... Какая разница, ты вино получил, блин. Нифига себе, куда ты мне деньги заставляешь, ты чё? Тётя, блин. Ладно, даже потом пройдем. Тут остался, мы сейчас перебежим быстро сюда. Вот никак не надо, блин, все уже закончить на сегодня, никак. Что, это все, что меня тормознуло, что ли?
What are you up to, poacher?
What on earth are you talking about?
I saw you butchering the carcass.
I was looking for signs of life. To see if I could help.
Ah, and could you?
Unfortunately not anymore.
All right. I suppose you're not the guilty one after all.
I'm glad you saw sense. And what exactly were you doing here anyway?
What are you getting at?
It'll be easier for you if you confess. I could drag you off to Ratai myself and let the bailiff decide.
You can't go flinging around accusations against honest folk. I'm going to the town to report you. You see if I don't.
Короче, он хотел меня поиметь, а я виноват остался, да? Козлина, говорит. Так дайте мне уже дай. Ну и где они? А в жопу их.
Well, you're not from around here. Fucking come on then! I'll squash you like the louse you are. I'm going to win.
Точно надо. Да, надо какую-то кобылу взять. И сюда придем. Как нельзя сохраниться? Почему не помнишь? Я же здесь же где-то, блядь, есть. Вот тут у меня есть херня одна. Может, надо спать. Спать мы ляжем до 7 утра, пока случае. Наверняка, блядь. Так, вот мы тут сохранились. Значит, все, на этом все.